Now it's a big deal. Now it gets real. Now it's important to us. Not back then in 2020 when stores were boarded up. Not back then when goods were looted and folks were brutalized. Not then, but right now, because it happened to the suit and ties.
Welcome back, everybody, to The Laughing Libertarian. I'm your host, Alan McFarland. And today, back by popular demand, is Samson. Each video, I keep telling you, I'm watching these for the first time, so I have no idea, other than the name of it, what we're actually going to be watching. So today, it's The Sixth Sense, right, Josh? Excellent. And before we get started, make sure you like, share, comment. I want to know everything you guys think about these videos or more content you'd like to see. I don't know all of these songs, and I'm definitely keeping my eyes and ears off of his music so I can give you pure reaction. So like, share, comment, and please subscribe. We're trying to get to that 1,000. We're trying to get monetized. We have several shows here for Revolver Broadcasting, and you can catch those right here on YouTube or right here on Rumble, depending on which one you're on. You can also find Revolver Broadcasting on Facebook, Truth Social. We have things basically everywhere. So I'm done giving you the pitch. Let's see what he has.
Fellow Americans, good morning. Certain dates echo throughout history.
The January 6th insurrection.
January 6th attack on the United States Capitol.
The January 6th Capitol insurrection.
January 6th.
January 6th.
January the 6th.
January 6th.
Including dates that instantly remind all who have lived through them where they were and what they were doing when our democracy came under assault.
These clear acts of sedition and violence and terrorism.
A violent terrorist attack on the Capitol.
Such an attack on our democracy.
Violent attack to overthrow an election.
The worst attacks in American history.
If I can't have
I'm going to stop it right there. First of all, this is great timing. This was just kind of a guess off of a list. To all of you who suggest this, thank you. Great timing. We're just coming around to that. Actually, today they were having their hearing or closing up their hearing or something. So you're going to see this a little late. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of videos I was dropping this week. So January 6th. I don't have a ton of opinions on January 6th right out of the gate. I think it's definitely blown way out of proportion. But I'm not going to say that there weren't people doing the wrong things there. But I'm going to definitely say that the majority of people were actually not doing anything, not doing a whole lot wrong. And so I'll let it play. Let's do it.
I'll burn the whole country down.
Dates that occupy not only a place on our calendars, but a place in our collective memory. December 7th, 1941.
Oh, wow. That's where she's going with
September
this.
11th, 2001.
Wow.
And January 6th,
Jeez,
2021.
to compare those, what a moron.
Newsflash, nobody gives a fuck about it. We all admit that shit was pretty dumb, but that's about it. When we saw
you know the one thing that always shocks me about Kamala Harris, everybody, especially you, Josh, she has made they're the super team. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they are the super team. They really are. Because he made the 94 crime bill and she threw a bunch of black people in prison with it. So
it was a debate.
It was a debate. I'm just saying, they're a super team, right? One made the bill, the other one pushed it along. And now both of them just talk about the border and don't go to it. Let's do it.
news, we were shocked and we were kind of tense. Like, damn. Then we forgot about it by the 10th. Nobody's walking around stressing over Jan 6. It happened and that was it. We haven't gave a damn since. It's all good when riots are kept in the hood, but now you're freaking out because this was in the neck of your woods. Now it's a big deal. Now it gets real. Now it's important to us.
I don't even know if it was in AOC's neck of the woods. I mean, she was so far away. I'm sorry, she did almost die. Old horse face almost died, the Triple Crown winner. She's hiding under her desk when the police came for her. She was scared that was a person there to kill her. Like, someone's willing to walk 2 extra blocks to kill you, AOC. It's not worth it. Let's go.
Not back then in 2020 when stores were boarded up. Not back then when goods were looted and folks were brutalized. Not then, but right now, cause it happened to the suit and ties. That shit's way above my head. We were fucking shit up all year with demonstrations that left dozens dead. But people like Nancy didn't flinch, in fact they loved it then. People will do what they do, bitch, ain't that what you said? Yep. There's literally compilation videos of you and all your colleagues inciting this kind of crap. So it's very fascinating to watch you swallow your words. You put your own foot in your mouth and now you're forced to dial it back. It's fine when you encourage it in my town, in his town, in her town. When the whole fucking city's being burnt down, you smile as you give the green light for mobs to rob shit. But as soon as it comes close to you, then it's a problem. Got it. I don't condone when...
You know, my favorite part of this whole thing, I don't know how your guys' cities looked, but right here in Indianapolis, I loved going downtown and seeing all the boarded up windows and everything. And you still have me doing this Trump thing. Stop it, Josh. You're making me do this. But seeing all the boarded up windows, my favorite thing was seeing I can't breath. Like, you motherfuckers, there's an E at the end of breathe. Like, stop saying I can't breath. It's driving me fucking crazy. Like, it's a step worse than the boards even being up that you fucking wrote breath. Breathe. If you're going to go down and write on shit, be right about it. Damn it. I'm sorry. I was a stickler for that. But here in Indy, we did have a guy, my personal hero. I don't know who he is, but he's out there somewhere, and we thank you. But he went down to all the Black Lives Matter and put an O in front of lives. So it said Black Olives Matter all over downtown. I mean, I got to give credit where credit is due, man. You're my fucking hero. Black olive. Oh, Josh agrees that black olives taste great. I don't like black olives, but I like your work, bro. Let's get it.
Happened on that day, especially the officers that were assaulted, I would never dare. But as for all the politicians that were there, you fuck us over all the time, so don't expect us to care. I care more about the store owner that's getting beat down in front of his shop just for trying to protect his place of business. He would probably help me if he saw me on the ground dying. Y'all wouldn't do a damn thing. Shit, you'd probably say good riddance. You'd walk right over me like I was a crack and you were trying to save your mother's back like a 5-year-old kid. If you did acknowledge me, you'd probably nudge my body and go, aw. Little fucker must have died of COVID. You know it's true. Stop bluffing. They do absolutely nothing that is trusting. Kamala, for you to compare this to Pearl Harbor and 9/11 is disrespectful and fucking disgusting. That's the most self-centered thing that I've ever seen. Compared to those events, it's not even worth remembering. No one that I know is even still paying attention to it. We'd all forget this shit in like a month if nobody mentioned it. Yep. And you know it too. You're gonna milk this thing and squeeze it till it's bone dry and it won't drip any juice. While your stupid committee's wasting money convicting people from a year ago while CNN runs continuous loops.
I'm gonna stop that right there. It's time for me to go in on that committee, right? So, I mean, what? They have nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, they do the little bit they do on people. They've already sent them and put them through court and everything else. We've seen that. So you've ruined hundreds of people's lives just because they were there. Now, people breaking stuff, actually committing crimes, hell yeah, hold their feet to it. But you know what? Our Constitution allows you the right to a speedy trial. And none of these people are getting a speedy trial because you're collecting evidence and trying to find some more charges that throw on them, but you can't. And that's why you're holding them. And so you're ruining people's lives and their livelihood because they were standing down there. But you actually had cities where people were shooting at police officers, throwing frozen water bottles, setting fire to tons of buildings, cars, personal property, not to mention all the destruction. And I only see you scooping up a handful of them. Why didn't you just go scoop up 1,000 people in every city and throw them in jail for a year or now almost 2 years and ruin everything about their life? You know, no jobs. Their home's probably gone. The car they had is probably repoed. Everything they've had is now gone because they don't have a right to a speedy trial when you have to feel like you need to virtue signal. So, furthermore, I mean, on the subject of Trump, I don't know if he gets into this or not, but trying to find charges to put on Donald Trump. Even if you do, they're not going to stick. And if anything happens, Merrick Garland is just going to say, whether you have the charges or you don't have the charges, he's going to say there's a pile of them. And then he's going to say, unfortunately, though, we can't make this work because he can't have a fair trial. We're not going to be able to guarantee that a jury doesn't have Trump supporters on it because he was both a president and a celebrity. So no matter what, he can have absolutely fucking zero evidence. And he's going to come out and tell you he has a mound of it, but they can't prosecute. So be prepared. right, Teflon Don.
Hear you address a million other issues. We don't want to listen to you cry. Get a fucking tissue. So many things could be dealt with in a jiff, but you would rather sit in front of us and smell your own shit. I refuse to show concern for a group of people that I have no respect for. I won't go there. I'm not happy about it. I'm not mad about it either. I'm just neutral on the issue. I just don't care. Yeah, I'm back.
That was good. That was good. Definitely support Samson. Support Samson. I know if you're watching it, you already do. But if you're not, if you haven't watched before, you haven't seen Samson, here he is. He's fantastic. I'm a couple songs into it right now, so I got a pretty deep list because of you guys, and hey, I can appreciate that. So anyway, hopefully you liked everything here. Give me your opinions, your comments about either the video, what we're doing here, January 6th if you like. I can't dive too far into January 6th right now because YouTube's a little sensitive on some of these topics. But as always, like, share, comment, and please subscribe as nicely as I can. Other than that, guys, I hope this finds you well. Have a great day.